Many fundraisers on campus raise money to support student events and clubs. Others donate to local communities and welfare organizations. But one student on campus has a fundraiser that focuses on what is no longer there: his hair. Senior Varun Saravan and his father hold a yearly fundraiser to support different cancer organizations.
When I shave my hair, it kind of shows my support for other patients. Because we're focusing on kids' cancer research, on our fundraiser page, we're allowed to put a picture of ourselves after we shave our heads, and that kind of goes out to some of the patients. And usually for kids, they might get mocked sometimes, or they feel uncomfortable because they don't have a choice in their hair. They kind of have hair loss because of chemotherapy.
The money raised goes directly to the St. Baldrick's organization, which funds developments in technology, treatment, and university lab research.
I think this is probably our 5th year. St. Baldrick is one of the cancer foundation which focus primarily on kids cancer research. So we want to focus more towards kids. That's where our hope is to get betterment in their life.
But the family has a much deeper connection to their fundraiser than visible at first sight, a connection that started years into their past.
Usually people only start to make change when something happens to them. And for me, when I was 8, my mom passed away from stage 4 stomach cancer. It was March 23rd, 2014. And instead of just sitting around and mourning her death, we thought it would be best to make something better out of it. We knew that she wouldn't want us to be there sad, so we tried to honor her in some way.
While funding is important to support developing cancer research, the family is also trying to send a message with their story.
Our children are our hope. So currently the sad thing is a lot of mortality on children are primarily due to cancer. So we want to focus more on that, bring more awareness, and bring more funding towards research so that we can prevent most of them before it happens.
I put in my story specifically because it tends to deepen the message. It shows what my mother had to go through for years. It showed the small things in the process that my dad had to go through and how he still mourns that today. It shows how my sister deals with her emotions today, and it shows how I still have conflicting thoughts about my role in all of this. And I think it's important for people to know that, because cancer is sometimes a taboo subject for people, and even though that is, it should be spoken of. It's not a good thing to talk about, but it should be.
To help send that message to more people, the fundraiser is virtual and accessible. Anyone interested can donate by scanning the QR code or with the link. Reporting for WTV, I'm Karina Grosko.